Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all well, happy, and healthy today. And thank you for coming along with me. So this video, we are going to do the hashtag Roxy's a Weekly Challenge. And please forgive me, but I did not look to see what she called it, but it's like a floating pocket. But first I wanted to do a little share with you guys of something that I purchased. Then some Merry Mail, Happy Mail, Christmas Mail from friends and family to show you what I can of this. Some of it is photos, so of course I don't have permission to show those, but they will be going in my December daily, which I have yet to start, and it is, I believe, the 17th of November. So maybe in the next video we will get some of those things placed. I did find something that I wanted to put on the front of the journal that I'm going to be using for my December daily. And I had actually purchased that from Kim, I believe, and we'll go over that in that video, but I need to get this in there. So first thing is I snagged up some of Amity Bloom, Nazi over there, some of her Christmas washi, and this is the cute little note that she sent. She always, excuse me, sends the prettiest little notes and a cute little sticker here that we will use on something. I did also purchase, but I am not prepared to flip through them, all of her Christmas kits for this year. She was running a sale, so I was able to get those at 50% off, and Heather at Ruby and Pearl was also having a sale, so I got the few kits of hers that I did not have, because for the majority I have all of their kits. I did get all of Rachel's new kits for this year at Roxy's Creation. She does have a discount code, but I don't have permission to share that code. So if you go and watch any of her Etsy updates, she will tell you what that discount code is, and it will be linked in her description box. So if you want to use that code, and it's good all the time on digitals only, yeah, go over there and watch one of her videos. So this is the bloom tape that I purchased. And as you can see, there is a lot of this tape that can actually be used year-round, not just at Christmas. Now, some of it is Christmas specific, but not all of it. So I'm very excited about that. So this was her first release that she did. And then they got so many orders that they actually had to take them out so that they could get caught up, and they got caught up, and they re-released what they had left of these, plus I think they had said something about some other ones that they had a surplus of yesterday, I believe it was, and I was lucky enough to go over and snag 4 more of the Christmas ones that I did not have. So these came like super fast, because I think I've told you guys before that Nazi and I both are in Georgia. We only live about an hour and 15 minutes from each other. So when she ships to me, it gets here super fast. I also wanted to share this with you. It was really funny because I had gotten this last week, and then a few days ago, I actually saw something similar to this, but it was not with a person's name. Either on Instagram or Facebook, I'm not sure which, but this was actually made by a coworker, and we have 100+ people where I work in that store, and she made one for the whole store. Absolutely amazing. She is a crafter. She doesn't do videos. She is a quilter. She does the things with books where you fold in the pages and make words, or like a church or a house and different things like that, which I don't have the patience for, but she is a crafter, and she's very gifted, and it was so kind of her to make these for 100+ people. So this will be going into my December daily as well. This right here, I'm just going to show the outside of the Christmas cards. And this one right here, you will see 2, because I was sent one and my husband was sent one. But yeah, I don't have permission to use these people's names. So I will just show you the outsides of these beautiful cards that I am going to be able to put into my December daily. I keep on opening them up. And there's that other one. And then this one is actually, you're only going to be able to see the blank bag because the other side is a photo, which I do not have permission to show. And then this right here is some Merry Mail from my friends here on YouTube. And this first one here is from my friend Shakina. And her and I actually met through my other YouTube friend Karen, and she is Grace B Creations. So please make sure to go over and check out Karen's channel. Did I say Karen or Carol? Oh, who knows, guys? My mind's not right today, so there you go. It's not right any day, but look at this beautiful card that she made. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? I could not make cards like this. And it says, make every day count. Single moments make great memories. And then over here it says, hi, Lori. Even with all of life's challenges, we must put one foot in front of the other and carry on. I know you have a wonderful support system. Take comfort in your dear Lord and them. You're in my thoughts, crafty friend, Shakina. How beautiful. And I love that she put who made it because, you know, memory of a carrot, I would never remember. And she also made this little pad for me. And she didn't put her name on the bag or one of those little stickers. So I'm going to do that. And I think this is going to actually just go in my purse. And it also has my name on it right there. Super sweet. So thank you so much, Shakina. This really brightens my day. So that's going to go in my December daily. And then this one is from my good friend Jovi over at Creating with Jovi. And it says, the stars which they saw in the east went before them. Wishing you the brightest joys of the Christmas season. Dear Lori, I appreciate you and the support and friendship you have given me. Merry Christmas, your friend Jovi. Jovi is absolutely amazing. Been friends, Jovi, for like, 4 or 5 years now. It's crazy. And for those of you who don't know, we did meet in person. So we have this cute little embossed screen envelope and then a little cute embossed with holly file folder. Those will probably go into my December daily and then a cute little tag. So thank you for those, Jovi. I really do appreciate that. Slide that back in there. So all of this will be going into my December daily, which is this, excuse me, this journal here that I did not make. Let's see, we got some other things ready to go in here. Yeah, just making sure there's no pictures. Okay, yeah. So those will go in here as well. We're getting a good little stack. I didn't think I would have a stack that big. And this journal was handmade by Kim's Craft Treasures NC. So you guys could go over on Etsy and search that. And I think I've already flipped through this. So what I'll probably be doing is taking out a lot of the stuff that is in here and just stick it in my envelope. She did send an envelope full of freebies, especially since I didn't know I was going to end up with this much. Yeah, I think I'll be taking some things out. We had already put the numbers on there. So I really didn't keep up with what date I got these. So we will just place them throughout. And this morning I was actually going through a bag, guys. And a couple of years ago, this is actually, it has a hole in it. It is a Christmas ornament. It says E. E is for Enchanted Dreams 71. But also my last name is Edwards. So it kind of doubles. And at first, I thought about putting it on here somewhere, or maybe there would work. Because I really don't want to cover up the cute snowman. Yeah, it looks like no matter where I go, I'm covering up part of the snowman. Maybe we can just attach it there. That is a pocket, so maybe we can just attach it here. Oh yeah, that would be cute there. So I think that's what we're going to do with that. So for the time being, I'm just going to sit it right there and get all of this stuff in here, since this is where it's all going to eventually go. You know what, this, I am probably going to see if there's a way to add it to this tassel that she made. And I think I can by just adding it to one of these strings somehow, so that it is not inside the book causing that bulk. And I am not sure. Let's see. I think I'm getting it, so we're going to go with it. All right, there we go. So, let's see. If I can get her tied on here or not. Yep, I think we're going to be good. I'll just do it that way. Oh yeah, that's good. Works for me. And I will double knot that later. I'm not going to take up any more time with that. Oh, hello. Get yourself going, Lori. This is actually the second time I'm doing this video, because the first time my crazy phone decided to stop my filming and do an update. So that was fun. And it took forever. Okay, so before we get started on our project, now I have glitter everywhere, I wanted to share with you guys a couple of other things. So, I had mentioned in an earlier video that I was going to try and use up a lot of miscellaneous paper and stuff that I have gotten along the way at thrift shops and estate sales and different things like that. Normally when I go to such things, I make a beeline for the craft section, the office section, and then I go to linen. So I'm not sure where this came from. I've literally had it for years, but I paid $1 for it. And it is premium gloss inkjet trifold brochure and flyer paper, 50 pounds, 90 bright, 8.5 by 11. So what I did was took some of the pages out, and I actually printed some of Rachel at Roxy Creations digitals on the front and the back. So it is a trifold, and it is already pre-scored, although I had a little bit of trouble finding the score line, but I think I bent it all, folded it okay. But there's the front, there's the back. I did choose some of the more neutral papers, but this would be good in, let's see, how tall is this? This is like 8.5. So you could cut it down a little bit and put it in a standard journal, but it would be perfect for a tall skinny journal, which I'm doing a tall skinny journal from Rachel. Now, it is glossy. I love matte. However, I don't think it's so glossy that it's making me not love it, because honestly, her digitals are so beautiful. I love it glossy or matte. So you could use this to put a few little coffee dyed papers in it and just sew it in and use it as just strictly a writing journal. It could be a flip-flop where you have a journal here and a journal here, because this is 90-pound paper, so it's pretty thick. My regular cardstock is normally 65-pound, so it's thicker than that, and I have used cardstock for journals before. for the covers. Or you could just use it as like a ephemera holder and put you some pockets on it. You could probably get 2 decent sized pockets there. But many uses for these. Or you can just print one side, and on the other side you could glue down some coffee dyed or avocado dyed or whatever paper, and use it for writing space and just tuck it in a journal. So I can't keep this mat straight for nothing. So I will show you the prints that I printed on these. And again, these are Rachel's various kits. I don't remember which ones, but they are all her background kits. And I printed that one twice because I loved it so much. So yeah, so we'll have some kind of project come up. This one actually had a bird on it, so I may fold it this way so that the bird's on the front. And then you have the very neutral on the back. And then we have this one here. Oh, gosh, her digitals are just gorgeous. No matter what you do with them. So, yeah, I'm not sure if you can see those. Yeah, score lines. There's a score line here, and then there's a score line there. So those score lines are already on there on the trifold for you. So, yeah, so we will have a upcoming project with those, because I do have some, and these are pretty neutral. These could be used as Christmas or whatever you want. I am not done with Christmas. I am also keeping things out because I will be participating in the Merry Monday starting in January, because I do want to do a Christmas in July, because I have a whole slew of journals that I did not get to. I simply ran out of time between work and being sick and just, life, didn't get it done. I think in January we will start on our Pink Gnome journal. And then hopefully by July we'll have a couple of journals to go in the shop. That way you could go ahead and order it and have it in plenty of time before December to use as a December daily or a December writing journal, whatever you choose to do. But yeah, definitely going to do my best every Monday to have a Merry Monday where we may do like one journal a month since we only have 4 days. And start out with picking the papers and getting the thing binded, and then maybe a couple of videos or one video of making, either tags or pockets or whatever, and then the next video actually putting the stuff in, and then the 4th video of the month for the Merry Monday doing the flip through of that journal. And then I will just set them all aside. So if we did one January, February, March, April, May, June, we would have 6 journals come July. And that may catch me up with Christmas journals, who knows. So there's that. So, just if you're out shopping, I seriously grab every bit of paper I can. I don't even look to see what kind of paper it is. If it's glossy or not, I just grab it. Because there's always a use for it. Okay, so in today's project, I actually used this paper here. And I have shown it before. So over here behind me, up against the wall, I actually have a vintage table. And just the very center of it is glass. But then I have a antique tablecloth over it, and it drapes to the floor. So underneath it, because it only has the 4 legs, it's just a 4-leg straight top table with glass in the middle. Of course, I have stuff on top of it, but underneath I have a slew of stuff. But it's covered up with the tablecloth. So it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, and I forget what's down there, and I never go down there and look. Well, I had to check the cords to my Wi-Fi one day, which is plugged in under that table, and I just started going through some of the stuff. So I decided to get this paper out, which I have quite a few reams of, and there's 500 sheets per ream, and this is 75 GM or 20-pound paper. This is 100% sugar cane, 0% tree fiber, so no trees were harmed in the making of this paper, and it has 0 bleaching chemicals. And this paper I got off of Amazon, and let me just hold this up and you can screenshot that and then go search it on Amazon if you choose, or you could just put in 100% sugarcane paper and you should have something come up. But this has a tannish color to the paper. So this is the paper. Let me find a white sheet of paper. You can see the difference in the color. So it already, in a way, looks aged. It already looks coffee dyed. So you can print on one side and leave the other side for writing, or you can print on both sides, whichever you want. But yeah, and it has a certain texture to it that's kind of hard to explain. I have searched for words to explain what it feels like, but yeah, I came up blank, which I'm normally blank anyway. Hold on, there's going to be a loud boom because I'm going to throw this in the floor. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is what it looks like printed on. So I went and printed a whole slew of, I believe, primarily Rachel's kits. Let me just glance through. Yeah. I believe they're regular kits and then Christmas kits. I think they're all her background kits. And she has like a whole slew. She has them vertical and horizontal. So just go to Roxy Creations on Etsy and you'll be able to find these digitals. And these are her Christmas thingies, you know, Care Brain. Yeah, these. See, I've already used one. I used it in our prototype. Again, I cut the edges off of this one because I was playing around with that printer. And there's a set of big ones. There, I got it right. I also cut them off as well. Again, playing with my printer. But the ones that I cut off, I still used. And I'll show you that. So, I already have out some of these as well as some other ones for our project today. Although we're going to go ahead and keep out the... Gosh, I'm still blank. I'll blurt it out when I think about it. My mind is totally not right. Well, it never has been, so... Alright, so we'll chunk those over there. Labels. There it is. Okay, so these are the same ones printed on white. And that is her Christmas labels 3. These are all also Rachel's. So you could definitely tell the difference. That's her Christmas frames. That is not hers. I believe that is Crafty Cat, I think. I don't know. So it's printed in 2021. I could barely remember yesterday. It doesn't say on it whose it is. This is Rachel's Christmas Fussy Cut Kit 2. Junk Journal Studio. Who else do we have in here? Anyway, these were on that glitter paper, and I'm not too crazy about those, but this is the Eclectic Eggplant. Those were also years ago, 2021. Never used them. This is Rachel's Kit 2 Christmas Frames. And then her Christmas background, Kit 1, red and green. I did use some of these for today's project, which I promise I'm going to get to sooner or later. I did make prototypes. I was a good girl. Mainly because I didn't have a voice, so I don't know how much it has to do with me being a good girl or it has to do with me having no voice. So yeah, so there's that. So these are some of the papers that we're going to be using today, and these two are my prototypes. So it's like a floating pocket with a tab. So this is the first one that I made. So there's the little tab. Wait till you find out what the tab's made. This is one of Claudia's flowers for Christmas. Bought those quite a few years ago. Some antique book page. This little girl here. Do not know who she's from. I sat here and fussy cut them out, but I don't think the page said, because I would have kept that. So I do apologize there, but she's cute. And then this is one of the little labels that I actually cut off, so I just put it here. This right here is some of that tape that Kel uses. See if I can get it off here without a craft-a-lanch, because it's definitely ready to happen over here. It's this tape here that looks like old tape, but when I was over there looking for it, and I've showed this before, I actually found this contraption that holds this specific tape, and you could turn this and it will cut it for you and give you a piece of tape, and you just pull it off. Here on the side it has a cutter. You can put some over here and you determine how much you want over here. In my opinion, very inexpensive, a lot better than trying to fool with single rolls, which I have a problem getting it peeled up with my hands. So this is perfect for me. Yep, for that. So Amazon, just go over there and look for that. So I did put some of that faux age tape and then a little tab here. And then this was the other one that I made. Just put a fussy cut, a little bow, some flat back red pearls, some of that fake aged tape, and one of Rachel's labels. And then that is the back. This is the back of that one, just plain. Now, the two tabs that I used, guys. So, if you come across or have someone at Christmas time who takes a gift bag, that is what these are from. They're from gift bags, especially when there's children, and they rip or tear the gift bag, and you then, deem it no longer usable. Please don't throw it away. This, you see where it's folded, is a part of a gift bag, and all I did was cut it in half, and I had two tabs. So if you have a ripped gift bag, or you're at a thrift store and there's a ripped gift bag for 10 cents, buy it, because you could cut it up and use it for tags. Here's another one. So see, all of this I can use for tags. And that's some kind of cardboard, probably in the bottom. Look at how pretty this one is. I love this one. And then we have this one and this one. I have a slew of other ones. Actually, my sister Ladybug had gave me all of these offcuts because she was using the bigger pieces in some projects that she was doing. So, just saying, don't throw that away. And I think I'm going to use this gold stripey next. Or you can use cardstock or double up digitals. You can do whatever you want for the tab. It doesn't matter. You can do a well-tailed tab. Whatever you want to do. You can lace these up. You can make them as simple or as elaborate as you want. And I did cut the corners into tag shapes. And yeah, it's just a nice pocket. And again, I'm not going to do sizes or tell sizes because you can make them any size you want, depending on whether you're doing a tall skinny journal, which this one would be really good for, or a standard size journal. So let's stop blabbing, or let me stop blabbing, because now we probably only have time to do one. These right here are from Vintage Studio 717, and these can be single-sided. So let's try and make one with this, which we really are not going to have to do anything with it. We may stick a bow and flat back pearls on it, but other than that, it's decorated itself. I think it's one of her collage papers, maybe. And then let's use this one, because this one we will need to decorate. And these would appear to have been, printed on just regular copy paper and not the sugarcane paper. These were in my stash. So, here we go. So, what are we going to do? Oh, I remember. Okay. So, the first thing you want to do is just determine about how wide you want it. And again, it's, neither here nor there, whatever it is you want. And which way you want it going. But we have Christmas right here pretty faintly, so I want to be able to keep that. And there's also two different ways you can do this. So, I am thinking on this one, we are Okay, we're going to fold it the width that we want. And then I'm just going to kind of butt that up to that. Not quite, but close enough. Now what I want to do is cut off the excess. Because we don't need all that. That will leave us a little strip to actually collage with. And this one, I'm going to fold over this way. And we're going to glue it here. But I don't want to go in over that far because it covers my stuffers up. We can't be covering up stuffers. So let me just determine about how far I want it to go over. And I think that's perfect. So now we have this beautiful scrap here. So we will set it over there. So there's that one. And Rachel also did hers in a mass make, which means she picked all of her papers. Then she folded all of her papers. Then she cut all of her papers. Then she glued all of her papers. She did it in Tina style mass make. I'm not going to worry about that because we're, you know, pretty much only doing 2. And I'm thinking on this one, I'm going to make it a little bit skinnier for perhaps a tall skinny journal. And your height, if I needed to, if this is going in a regular size journal, it's 8.5. I could cut it down and make it shorter. Okay, so now this one, I'm going to do the same thing. And just bring this over, hopefully. Yep, pretty close to that line, so that's good. But what I'm going to do in this one is cut this off. But this one, we are not going to bring it over on the outside. We are going to put it on the inside as like a gusset, which will then give us, that's not straight, some more real estate inside our pocket. And then we have this beautiful piece to use with collage or whatever it is we want. So yeah, I'm going to need to bring that in some more. Since I'm going to be doing a gusset. I want it kind of more to the edge. Yep, that'll work. We'll cut that a little bit off. So that one's going to go on the inside, right? Okay, I think we're done with that for right now. So the next thing you want to do is take your top and we're going to fold it down. And I'm not going to fold mine down too much because I don't want to lose Santa's head. There we go. We still got his head. So I think we're good. Alright, so we folded down the top. And since this is going to be the pocket, only reason we do that is just to reinforce that top. So now we're going to open it back up and do it this way. And since there's bulk there, and that creates an issue, we are just going to snip that little thing off right there. So now it looks like this. That way you don't have that friction here in the middle. And then over here, which line? Let's see, which line are we using here? Let me get my bone folder. Okay, so I can see which line we're actually doing better. So then I'm going to take this one and just go straight across there like that. Okay, there we go. So now we will get this. Oh, let's do this one. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to go ahead and snip this at an angle in the corner. And this is our top. So again, I want to do very very little because I have words here that I want to keep. So we will just get that down. Try to fold that back over even. As Lord knows I am not the queen of even. And then we'll open it back up, turn it this way, and do a little snip here. That way that's not binding into each other. Do a little snip there. I should not have snipped that. I should have left that. Okay, so since I snipped that, I think I'm just going to do it that way. That way that little piece there is covered up. Well, let me see. Still trying to be a little bit crooked. No, that's covered up. I mean, I think we could still go to the outside. So we will. So the next thing we're going to do is just, I'm going to use Uhu. You use whatever kind of glue you want to. And we're just going to glue that down to just reinforce the very, very top where your stuff's going to be coming in and out. Alright, and then we don't want to forget about glue at the bottom, because we're closing it up into a pocket. So for this, I'm just going to use a little bit of the art glitter glue. And then I think for the sake of the fact that it's going to lean over, I am going to go down through here to close this up. Like that. So now we have our pocket closed up. Make sure it's completely open, and she is. So there is our pocket. Now that right there still looks a little weird, but seriously, I'm not bothered by that. Really not. So there is one. And then this one. Same thing, we'll glue down these little flaps here to reinforce the top. Having a really good day today, guys. Okay, so this one is going to be glued on the inside. So, I think I'm going to take a little snip out of that edge there. Yeah, I just can't get this straight for nothing, but it's okay. And hello. What little bit's left over here, we will just very, very carefully cut it off, because I don't want to keep trying to refold the poor thing. It's probably tired of being folded, to be honest with you. Okay, so now we are going to put this glue here. Because again, we're creating a gusset so that we can get more goodies in the pocket. And then we're just going to go down the bottom to close up the bottom. Okay. Alright, there we go. So we have that one. Now I will very, very carefully try to trim that edge off. Let me put her back in there. I think we're done with that nasty piece of paper. Get my regular size scissors, and I'm going to be quiet and concentrate. Because I do not want to split my pocket open. Everyone be quiet. Yeah, got it. Awesome. Okay, we saved the pocket. Oh no. Did I glue it on the wrong end? What did I do? Oh no, thank goodness. I was like, seriously, that's something I would do. Okay, so there's that pocket. And there is that pocket. Cute. Okay, so this one, we said we were going to do very little embellishments because it's already so pretty the way that it is. It's absolutely gorgeous front and back. So, I think we're going to do this as our tab. And again, this is just recycling a gift bag that was torn. So, if you have somewhere to store it, oh man, oh shoot, shucksies, I should have known better. But you know what? We still have this piece here. And I'm not going to throw that away. In fact, to tie it in, why don't we just glue it here? Or glue it here. Let's do that. All right, so waste not, want not. Yep. Okay. I have no idea where we are time-wise, guys. Neither do I care. Oh, but you know what? This is torn, but it can go in the inside. No, that just looks weird in my opinion. So we are now going to fold this up this way and make our little tab. And do just a little bit of distressing around it, because I will distress around that tag. And then or you know what, we could still like put it on there this way. And then put something else there. But I will not. I'll just do it the easy way. Let's do it the lazy way. I'm just going to stick that torn part on the inside. Let's see that. That's probably why that's so bulky. But I don't... Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, that's sticky too. But we're fixing to stick it up, so it doesn't matter. So we just put our glue all over there. This is my front. Then you just determine where you want it, how far you want it sticking out. And just varnish that down real good. Then we want to open it up and make sure we have no seepage on the inside. And there we go, guys. We pretty much got that one done. Easy peasy, and isn't it pretty? Have the little tie-in there. That was, a mishap. A saved mishap. Because we were able to use that little piece just to help get that tied in. I don't like the dome sponges. They don't last as long. But I'm going to use them till I'm done and out of them. And then I will go back to the flat ones. Look at how pretty. I think she's pretty. Oh my gosh. You poor people. I feel so bad. It's like 46-minute video already. And we still want to decorate this baby. Because I want to show you when decorated. Oh, guys, we didn't do the punch. So she punched the top into a tag shape. And we'll have to do it by hand since I forgot. This one, we'll go ahead and get it done before we put the tab on there. Okay. Now, it is officially done. Because it's a tag shape. And there we have our floating pocket. Super cute. Okay. Now, I'm using the large angle, and this is the crop-a-dowel corner chopper. This is the angle. It has a large and a small to make your tag shapes with. I am using the large, believe it or not, because the small one is actually really tiny, so use the large one on that. I'm just going to go ahead and distress this and think a minute about what I want. And I think I want, oh, that sucks. You know what? We're going to cut that off, guys. And then we'll glue it back if we need to. So I bought this Tim Holtz tonic. And it's like 4 inches, I think. Little bitty cutter. Because I had the other one. What was it? The green Subline. Where is it? Let me grab it, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. A third time. I'm going to take a sip of coffee, guys. Oh, you guys have no idea how much I love coffee. Okay, no, it's a Swing line. S-W-I-N-G. And I did not buy this brand new, but I know you could get them off of Amazon. I actually bought it off of Etsy. It was a lot cheaper. And that shop was giving like free shipping over $35. So there was other items that I wanted. But actually, guys, I'm not sure if you can see it or not. Yes, you can. This whole little piece here broke off from there to here. And this was unattached. So I actually used a different glue at one point, and it didn't hold it. It broke again. And, of course, that keeps your little safety guard in there. So about 2 or 3 days ago, I actually used I think it was the B7000, which is the glue for jewelry, and put it on there, and it seems really strong. So, yeah, I haven't had a problem with this cutter, except for that. But I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to, fix it or not, because I tried one glue and it came apart. So I bought this one, and I absolutely love it. Like $19.19. So I ended up buying 2. So I have one for in here, and I just got my order for my second one. for my shabby chic sewing room, which we're going to get into really soon. I mean, I've just got to. I have not been in there. I mean, the room's been neglected. It still needs to be organized. There's a lot still to do. Not really filming in there because there's only a certain time of day when you can. But I am going to keep this little baby because, again, she works good. Had no issues with her other than that broke off. And that was probably me who did that. Yeah, because it sounds like something I would do. But rather than that, I would highly recommend the Tim Holtz tonic. $20 I don't think is bad, especially if you have other things that you need to order so that you can get that free shipping for $35. I'm going to try and see if I can get that. Awesome, guys. It did not open up. So you put it down, and then that's what holds it. Love, love, love. Love me some Timmy anyway. I had told you guys that I told my husband he was my boyfriend because I work on Saturdays, so most of the time I miss his lives, so I have to watch it on the replay. And you guys know his lives could be an hour to 3 hours long, if not more. So I would come home and, of course, watch his live. And then he heard him one day, and he's used to me watching women's videos, but, you know, this is a manly was, and he's talking about his meat hens and stuff, so he's like, what are you watching? And I'm like, oh, that's Tim Holtz. I said, that's my boyfriend. And, so now when he hears Tim Holtz's voice, he'll be like, spending time with your boyfriend again? And I'm like, yes, you're interrupting, go away. And, of course, he's an amazing husband, so he goes away. He doesn't interrupt this time for me, guys. He encourages me because he knows how much I love it and how much I need it. I need it. Okay, guys, what are we going to put on here? I need to hurry up or, you know, oh my gosh. Do I need to hurry up? I thought about another one of the little girls, but then I found these people. And these people's going to go on there. Okay, so we are going to get her dress here. And I'm going to try to do as minimal kiss cut as I can. But there will be a slight kiss cut on this, and we will distress it. We need to get all of her fur here. Save the reindeers over there. They can be used. Okay. Reindeers back in the bag, where you're safe. Can't run out on the road. Okay. And then we'll get around Mr. Top Head here. And then also get around the poinsettia so we can keep it, because you never know when you're going to need something small. You just never know. What do we have in here? I saw something to cut my eye. Cut my eye. Lord, don't cut my eye. Caught my eye. That's going to be our topper. Is that like perfect or what? Okay, so I'm thinking that I'm going to want some book page. Okay, let's put that one back in there. See, I'm going to get another one because I want a bigger piece. Let me look, guys. We're at 54 minutes, and I have no idea how long my phone will actually record before it shuts off. Because I never do videos this long, so I've had quite a few here lately, and I'm not sure what's wrong with me. And I'm going to go ahead and use the tear roller here, because I do want these edges for stamping. I don't want that lost paradise on my fun Christmas tag. Hey, look, Leslie, 507 Willow House Journals, there's a 7. I need to start sending her all my 7s. I really should. So we're going to make this kind of big. Now, I know we're covering up a lot of this paper, but I think we'll be fine. And we'll do that like that. We're going to put our tab up here, and then we'll put a label. Maybe we'll bring this up some. Yes, we're just going to do that so that I can let you guys go and stop torturing you. I also have to call and make me a nail appointment for Thursday because I'm off. I do have labs on Thursdays, guys, so we will know that horrific pain in my hand, tingling, and all that mess when we came back early from vacation and he did my labs. My thyroid levels was at shucks. Was not at shucks. That's not a thyroid level. Was at a 20, and it's supposed to be a 0.4 to a 4.5. So 4.5 is supposed to be the highest, and I was at a 20. And if you read all the symptoms, the swelling, the tingling in the hands, my hair started falling out again, where it was growing back. So, yeah, not cool. Chronic fatigue. I mean, if you just go online and research the symptoms of thyroid, because I don't have one. I had what turned out, thank the Lord, to be paper first. Malignant, it wasn't cancer, thank the Lord. I had 2 inconclusive biopsies on that dang thing that was right in the center of my neck, and I don't care how fine they say that fine needle biopsy is. That needle is not fine. Oh my gosh. It's antique paper and I just tore it. It was so very painful. And I got 2 inconclusive biopsies. They wanted to do a 3rd. Told them they weren't touching me with a needle again. That I had already been diagnosed with what was called Hashimoto's disease. You can Google that as well as autoimmune disorder, and my body was attacking my thyroid, thinking it was something that didn't belong there, a foreign something. So the only remedy for that was to go on the medication. Thyroid medication I take, levothyroxine. And so, being that I was diagnosed with that, and I also had they did some genetic testing, and I actually had a gene associated with cancer. Ever how that goes, guys, I don't know how that stuff goes. But anyway, I have that gene. Hence the polyp. They just took off my vocal cord, which was precancerous. So I have a gene, thanks ancestors, where I am predisposed to cancer, I guess. I don't know how it works. Guys, I'll just keep up with my mammograms. I'm trying to keep up with my health. I'm trying to do the very best that I can. And, I had that total hysterectomy because of a tumor on one of my ovaries. And again, I'm like, I am 52 years old, It was after that surgery that all this other mess started. I'm like, just take it all out. I don't need any of it. Just take it out. Jeez. What am I going to do with that? My baby was in her early 30s. 32 already. She's 33 now. Okay, now we need to label. Am I still filming? Oh, Lord have mercy, 1 hour. I am so sorry. We gonna slap a label on here, guys, and we're gonna wrap it up real quick. I'll go ahead and set that one there so you can be admiring it. And I sincerely apologize. What did I say I was gonna do? Oh, a label. Gosh, I get sidetracked. Now, do we want... I think we do. I think we do want this one. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever made an hour-long video since I started doing YouTube. Okay, does it cut off at a certain point, guys? These things, I do not know. Okay. I'm gonna get this bad boy on there. Call it a day. I am working the closing shift today. It's Tuesday the 17th. I believe I said that, but, yeah, I do have time to... What time is it? 10 o'clock. I still have 2 more hours that I can do videos, so I will probably do another one after this one, being that my phone still has juice on it. Who knows, after recording for an hour straight. Okay. Come here, label. Make sure you're upright. And I'm going to go on this side. Right there. Now, later, we're going to call that done. Later, we may or may not. I was thinking about lace across the bottom. Maybe some flat back pearls. All this fun stuff. Thank me for reminding or remembering that that lid was not on that art glitter glue, because that would have been a complete disaster. Don't throw away your gift bags, guys. They make wonderful tabs. Okay. So here's this one again. Jesse at Vintage Studio 717's Digitals. Roxy Creations labels. In an old torn up gift bag. And again, you can put a vocal point on the bag if you wish. Alright guys, thank you all so much for joining me today. This is my hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and I have absolutely no idea what the name of it is. But there you go. Floating Pockets with Tabs. It's probably not the name of it, but I will leave a link to her channel in my description box just to hit more. Thank you all so much for your prayers. I'm feeling so good today. Guys, you have no idea. Please keep the prayers coming. Had a really good day yesterday. Did housework all day. 3 loads of laundry. It was another amazing day. Cooked potato soup for my husband and grilled cheese. It was so yummy. Yes, amazing day. So keep the prayers coming, because I know that prayers work. And I know that God's helping me with your help. All right. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.